Rightio, time to go. Netravalka up against Quinton de Kock. The first one in the Super 8s. There is a little bit of shape, but there's also a run. You got it, Sean Pollock. Oh, it's a screamer. I think it's gone all the way for the maximum. Here's our first one from Reza Hendricks to end the second. It's 13 without loss, but what a cracker.
Yeah, we said South Africa might have to make the play, and it's Hendricks who decides to do something. He just shimmies to the leg side, gives himself a little bit of width, backs the bounce of the surface. It's going to be rather steep, and he gets them celebrating on the side of the field. First maximum.
First 6. Last delivery of the second. Feel good for Hendricks and the dugout in green and yellow. His time, probably can afford to now. Just to get Hendricks to maybe just get a couple away.
Hendricks seems to be away. He played that last one nasty, didn't he? Have a look at the angle. He just gave himself some room, opened up the offside, and then up and over. Beautifully struck. And with the breeze, 60 meters is not much of a test. Goes the whole way.
And there we go. Now then, Corey Anderson. Oh, he took a time swirling. He was looking around at his colleagues, but he holds on and says, how about you guys? Didn't you want to take it? No.
Corey Anderson holds his nerve. It would have been difficult. The breeze is strong. That ball would have been moving around. Once again, Reza Hendricks trying to use his feet, trying to do the lack of pace and trying to get the ball up and over. Doesn't get it anywhere near, hits it high up on the bat, opens the face, and then it was down to Anderson. Could he deal with the breeze? He could. And that's a really good start for the USA. They've got their first.
Oh, reaching the skipper. But he got the width from Jasprit. That's what he wanted.
A little bit of more pace from Jasprit, but the room was there to free his arm. Markram, he's not going to miss out on those half volleys.
With the breeze, thank you very much. There's Quinton de Kock. There's his first boundary.
Yeah, he's been a bit tentative to start this, de Kock, but you get the feeling he's about to pull the trigger. That's nicely played, just back of a length. That's what we say. If it's short enough, you can trust it. And then look to hammer it away. It's that foolish length delivery where you're not too sure whether it's going to bounce or how steep the bounce is going to be.
To the stands. There you go. This time around, he got it right, and it's in the stands.
There you go, Waka. He was probably agreeing with you, saying, I didn't time that one, but wait until I do. Going to be a few rows back. Down breeze. And a no ball.
Oh, dear. There's the cardinal sin.
That is just a bonus here. Just a bonus on top of the 6. What do you call it?
I saw Jasprit just prior to the coin toss. What do you reckon? I said, love the test match length. Get into the surface, get your rhythm, and be a bit splicey. This one, no. Overstepping.
I reckon that ball's come back with a scuff mark on it as well. Maybe they'll be trying to use that to their reverse swing. But here's the free hit. Quinton's gone.
And again, another maxi to Q to K. Suddenly, he's on a roll.
That's not the ball to de Kock. You got to stay outside the off stump. That's your best bet. You go ball a little straighter. He'll play that shot every time, and he doesn't keep it down. He makes sure that he hits it up, and with the breeze, always going to go for 6.
This is as free-flowing as South Africa have been in the entire tournament. 22 runs off the 4 legal, or 5 deliveries, but 4 legal.
Oh, it sounded sweet. It has gone to the man in the moon. Holy heck, that was huge. Not so long, but my goodness, it went up.
Yeah, to the moon and back, Danny. I would love to see what the apex of that shot is. 131 kilometers per hour, and Quinton de Kock not trying to get it down at all, just trying to help it up and get it into that breeze. Initially when he made the contact, I wasn't sure it was enough, but it clears the boundary comfortably.
Well, this is the South Africans we know, what we have seen.
Yes, that's right, Waka. The 50 is up now for South Africa.
Yeah, another quality shot by Quinton de Kock. Maybe just had a look for the first delivery, not having played against Genjigi before, and wanted to get an understanding what he's all about. But he was aware of the field setting, 2 men up behind square on the leg side. He knew if he could just get onto a knee and get underneath it, help it over the infield, he was going to run away.
And again, too short. Genjigi, too often. And 11 off that over, we've had 5, and SA are 56 for 1 now.
Into the pitch and out of the ground. Anything back of the length, the Kock is getting underneath, and he's sending it miles.
Yeah, huge hit this by Quinton de Kock. And again, just messing with the bow a little bit, walking in to his line, and this occasion just standing still and opening up his stance. Slower ball into the pitch, but the wicket is good. It doesn't hold up as much as some of the other pitches we played on so far. Quinton de Kock allowed to free his arms, hit with the wind, and a huge 6.
Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, bowled that super over. That's a super shot. That is well connected now. South Africa clearly on the go here.
Yeah, USA doing the right thing, bowling the right arm off spinner to the longer boundary into the wind for the right-handed batter. And that's why I said the previous over, I'd expect the reverse sweep to start coming out from either Quinton on the other side or the right-hander Aiden Markham. This executed shot.
Wonderful use of the feet. There's a player there though, but clears the boundary rope.
Yeah, great hit this by Aiden Markham. He read the play. Previous ball, reverse sweep. This one's come down the crease, hitting slightly into the wind, that long boundary, but his big forearms, powerful forearms, he's able to clear the long on boundary. 81 meters 6. This is exactly the kind of start that South Africa wants, being put into bat.
He's looking for his 50, and he gets it. Quinton de Kock finding form in his opening game of the Super 8s for South Africa. Half century off just 26 balls. He's made good use of the wind. He's hit big shots out of the park here in Antigua. And it's another no ball as well. Last time this happened when de Kock was on strike, that next ball disappeared out of the park for 6.
Is that an indication of USA dismantling?
Combination going throughout the innings. I think he's found the gap over here. That is a wonderful shot by Quinton de Kock. Great timing.
Beautifully executed. Absolute awareness of where those 2 fielders were stationed on the boundary and placing it to perfection between them.
His placement has been absolutely unblemished. Every time he's decided to hit the ball, it's either been in the gap like this, from off to leg, wherever he's wanted it to, or otherwise has gone for 6.
That's nicely played. He's hit a bit with a cut spin as well, and that could make its way to the fence. Valiant effort, but it does find the boundary. That was quality from Markham.
I think probably an outcome of how he played that great shot over cover. Bowler trying to adjust and bowl a little bit shorter. Front foot cut shot. So watchable. Hit it so hard because he had to beat that fielder there at deep cover, which he did in the end.
Yeah, and also, if you take back, the fielder was probably thinking he's going to go extra cover again, play that beautiful shot. And a full toss is not going to do it. That's easy pickings for Quinton de Kock. Well back onto the bank.
115 for 1, and Quinton de Kock dealing in 6s. 5th 6 of the inning from his bat. There was easy picking. That was there. Full toss, 90 meters. Eyes lit up quite nicely. The swing of the bat. Magnificent hit.
I think Anderson might have been thinking about a Yorker, but unfortunately, obviously, the length wasn't on cue. But also, That just opens the face. It was the wide Yorker attempt again, and Quinton de Kock knew if I just get something on it with an open face, there's a chance, and it ended up flying away.
I mean, his range of stroke play is massive. You see him hit a 6 over mid-wicket, and then he's ready for this slice past point field. Once again, a nothing delivery. A couple of very ordinary deliveries that met them their fate. 1 over mid-wicket for 6, and then this slice for 4.
Another really good thing about Quinton de Kock, the ball is thinking.
Oh, inventive Wakasori. That is fantastic. Knowing it's probably going to be that full Yorker again. He's in position early, the reverse paddle, and played with a plumb. 125 for 1. This takes him to his highest score in T20 World Cups. Quinton de Kock, his previous best was 63 against Bangladesh in 22. And that's full toss. This might do the trick though. Yes, it does. De Kock now getting the contact he's after. It was straight into the breeze and just holds up short of the boundary.
Very well judged catch. It was hit flat, and from here, from the com box, it seemed that he might just carry the boundary, but Quinton de Kock still waiting. I'm not sure why. Maybe he's just saying wayside full toss. Maybe. We've got to wait.
I think they're going to send it upstairs and have a look. Quinton de Kock be hoping
TV
that's
umpire
about waist
director,
high.
we're trying to check no ball. Slow. Yeah, I'm satisfied. It's a fair delivery, guys. Fair delivery.
Yeah, no issues, I think, with that one. We'll wait for the single. Yes, confirmed. And he's got him first delivery. Hamid will find himself on a hat-trick. He's hit the right length. It's just held up in the surface. And Miller's chipped it straight back to him.
Change of batting order didn't work for South Africa. Yes, they wanted left and right hand combination. This was a beautiful delivery. A little bit slower in the slot, and Miller couldn't help himself. He looked to drive, and the ball sticking in the pitch a bit. And watch that catch. Beautifully taken, and off he goes. That might really help USA.
Travolka into the attack, but offers up width straight away to Markram, who doesn't miss out.
Room again, and too short. And Markram was on 40, hitting that boundary for 4, took him to 44. A beautiful shot, using the pace nicely. When you have third man inside the circle, that is not the ball to ball.
That's shipped up there, could be taken. Yes, it is. So the plan to bowl wide has worked. Travolka has got his man, and Aiden Markram hangs his head. He didn't want to chip it that far, but unfortunately it's gone the distance, been taken, and he has to be on his way.
Can't believe that ball carried to the fielder. It was into the wind, but because he timed it so well, and Ali Khan in the deep managed to hold on to that. It was wide, coming from the middle of the bat. Although he stopped for a bit and then moved into the catch and took it beautifully. Another wicket going down. Markram gone now. It's 140.
Strike. And he goes big, goes down the ground. He's got the distance. He has. Flying effort. Down there on the boundary, but hit so hard by Klaasen.
Yeah, the wicket, previous ball doesn't slow Heinrich Klaasen down. He's the kind of batter that if he recognizes the ball in his zone, he's going to go for it. This occasion, getting a lot of it on the back foot. Great attempt. That would have been close to the catch of the tournament had he taken that. But it's a 6 to start.
High, and for 6. That is some shots from Heinrich Klaasen. Reed Klaasen, Reed danger.
And Reed Classy. Big South African. Yeah, it's in that slot, it's in that zone. Seen it so often. Still a joy to watch.
Able to access that side of the ground to go with the wind. Vincent de Kock found that a very productive area. Big edge, and he'll run away for 4. Well, it was what he was looking for. Rueful smile.
Yeah, this is the time for the back end overs. Saw it from Ali Khan. He wanted to go Yorker. Pace off, don't mind that at all. And certainly a bit of fortune. Stubbs. Another afternoon that just nicely goes into the mitt of the keeper. Andres House couldn't get there.
This man is... Well, Klaasen wants a piece of that. He's got enough on it as well. It's into the wind. That doesn't matter.
It hit the splash of his blade. I promise you it wasn't of the middle. Otherwise it would have gone to St. Lucia or St. Vincent, somewhere. But he gets into a solid position there and then he backs himself. Probably a top edge, and it did the job. Shorter in length. This time he didn't miss out.
Sets himself, and that's what he wanted to do before. Boundary to end the innings. 194 on the board for South Africa. Their batters have come to this World Cup party. And it takes the partnership beyond 50 as well. 53 from 32 balls between Klaasen and Stubbs.
Amit. Others, yeah, went around a little bit, but...
Order for USA. 195 needed in this opening Super 8 class.
South Africans will get.
Yeah, a little bit of width on offer, and Taylor will like this, and the breeze is helping straight away. First ball, first runs to Taylor.
That's a positive start. The intent is there, and that's what you want to see from USA. Bit of room there. He just threw his bat and made sure that he hit it into the gap. That's a good start, very good start.
Anything that South Africa might do, but doesn't matter. Because Taylor has said, thank you very much, I'll have a little bit of you, Aiden Markram. Bang with the wind.
Midwicker was a lot straighter, moved him. And this has gone a little bit squarer. Let's start with a 6 and a 4, shall we?
You don't want to give that rhythm to the US batters. That's a beautiful shot. He hit one which was a lot straighter, cow corner, and this one, he got into position early and played it finer. Issues.
Strong, brutish, couple of bounces. There's another Stephen Taylor boundary for them.
Well, he held his posture really good on that occasion. Previously, he was positive, he was looking to hit shots, big shots. But this time around, look how still he was. Good swing of the bat. And not holding anything back, but making sure that he's really still at the time the ball releases the ball.
Oh, full Yorker, and he gets away with this, Stephen Taylor. The old French cut for a boundary. Now how you feel, Marco?
Little unlucky. It was a real good delivery, taking the slips out, and Taylor wanted to play third man and got the back of the bat more than an edge. Got a boundary. They don't mind.
Oh, hello and goodbye downtown for 4 bits.
Welcome to the crease. Beautiful shot. A perfect straight drive. Got into position early, and watch that. Elbow high, textbook drive.
Now going on about some of the batters struggling, and Rabada not quite the form he would like as well, has to be said. And previous outings here in this ICC men's T20.
Good with the bat today.
Up. No timing. Taylor's got to go. First one down, and Rabada has done the trick.
That length again. He got hit straight down the pitch. First delivery, got the length very right very quickly. Back of the length, trying to force the ball over mid-off. Taylor losing his wicket. And that's the first one for South Africa. Taylor played quite nicely. Gone now. He's gone for 24.
There was a great shot. That is huge. Hitting with the wind. Nitish has decided, thanks very much. It's in my zone. Marco Jansen with the wind. Bang.
Yeah, he kept his head down and played it so beautifully. There you go. Watch the ball right in the middle of the bat and 95 meters. It was a pickup shot. Yes, it was with the wind. It would have gone 6 on any ground. Magnificent strike. Watch those eyes staying on the ball.
Oh, Kumar joining in the carnival. And again. Please give our ball back. It's disappearing here in North-South.
Janus Coast doing something that Quinton de Kock did in the power play too, using the wind to his advantage. USA have played beautifully so far. They haven't been very aggressive in terms of running down the wicket or playing any slogging cricket shots. They've played good cricket shots which have gone over the ropes. This is the first one where Janus Coast has attacked the bowler. He's hit the ball with the wind. Fantastic shot. USA are in this contest.
This is up in the air. The breeze will cut it short. Stubbs settles himself and takes the catch. That's a big moment for South Africa. They've got their second, and Natasha was looking dangerous, has to go.
I mean, he had to be committed to this absolutely fully. It was a half-hearted attempt. In the end, he'd be cursing himself because he got almost everything right, except that there was not enough positive intent. It was a flick and half-hearted attempt at flicking the ball, and very well-held catch, because catching can be difficult in such situations. Breezy conditions out there.
Oh, has he got an edge? Yes, he has. The finger goes up. And Aaron Jones, that's a massive blow for the USA. He's faced 5 deliveries, didn't contribute any runs, and has to be on his way.
Well, it's a big scalp, a very, very big scalp, because it's been half the batting for USA. We just mentioned about his strike rate, 160 plus, with a batting average of 141. I like just a feather edge. And a little bit of turn, not a lot, but the angle was so good. He was committed to that one, played with an angle back. And
He spotted it and smashed it. Eventually he's picked the right length, and with the pace on it, he's absolutely hammered that with the breeze.
Well, there's no perfect way to play pace these days in T20. He was creating a little bit of width to carve it through the offside and bang it over mid-wicket. This is some shot. A heavyweight punch over mid-wicket.
Just as I said, he started quite well. It shows you the unforgiving nature of T20. Lovely little swivel, and my goodness, that Corey Anderson is just simply so strong, and that is right in his arm.
Either replay again, I'm sure.
Bowling, change of length, much fuller from Nokia. I don't know if Anderson was expecting something even shorter, but unable to deal with the rocket, and South Africa have picked up their 4.
On point. Just been pumped for a maximum. Goes to one of his strengths. Full delivery. Anderson, no answer. And it's time to uproot the leg pole.
Now then, that's a good shout. First ball and given. Immediate impact from Shamsi. Will we see the review? Yes, they're asked the question.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. The original decision is out. I've checked the feet. It's a fair delivery. Front on, please. Doesn't appear to be any butt involved. It's glassing close ultra edge, please. flat line as the ball passes the bat. I'm satisfied that there's no bat involved. Ball tracker when it's available, please. Original decision is out. Ball is pitching out in line. Impact is in line, and the wicket's hitting. Richard, you stay with your original decision of out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen. Signal now.
Yet again, Tabraiz Shamsi strikes early. Took 2 wickets in his opening over when he came on against Nepal. And with up and over. Chase on here for Janssen to cut it off, and he should have done better than that. Yes, they're defending a big total here, but want to keep your standards high at all times. Big tall man, he's got a long wingspan. He gets on the stretch on the dive.
I think he was expecting the ball to slow down, but because he was hit with the breeze, the ball sort of skipped through, and by the time he got down, the ball was gone. I think it's the breeze did the work for the USA batter.
Been hit well. It's raced along the outfield for 4. Shamsi straying a touch.
Wrist spinner and the left hand, right hand at the crease, it becomes a little tough at times. With the finger spinners, I still feel that they're better in control, but wrist.
Goes big, goes aerial, and for 6. That's quite the strike from Harmeet, and USA need plenty more of these.
Yeah, usually Tristan Stubbs very quick over the ground, so if it's going to beat him, it was hit with too much power. But Markham and Maharaj would have been thinking that just maybe he was going to be able to get there. Just strikes it enough to clear that bound. It's a big hit into the breeze, but came somewhere near the...
Full toss, beats the infield and goes for 4. Almost fighting fire with fire.
Yeah, Adam Markham will be immensely disappointed with that. He is a fantastic fielder. He almost did all the hard work, just had to get the left paw on it. But Nortje thinking he's got a wicket earlier on in the day with a beautiful Yorker. Trying to slide another one underneath the bat of Ghost, trying to use his extra pace. But that's why Markham was disappointed. He kind of...
Well, he's got a hold of this one. Enough to clear the road for 6. Well, Gauss is really cutting loose against South Africa's best in Nortje.
Because of the strong breeze coming across the ground, South Africa decided to have fine leg and square leg back on the fence. They haven't given Nortje the protection of straight down the ground. That's why I'm a little bit surprised. The second time in the over, he goes for the Yorker. Low full toss, and there's no one back there. So as long as Host gets any kind of contact, it's going to be effective straight down the ground. And this time, enough up the middle to take it down.
Well, drops it short, gets the same treatment. Big over for USA. This house just giving them a bit of hope here. Has got his teammates on their feet. He's brought up a 50. It's 1-2-2 for 5.
Yeah, brilliantly played this Bachos.
There's a bit more for the batter though. Fatted all the way for 6. 50 partnership and style over mid-wicket all the way.
Yeah, this has been brilliant for the USA. 52, just the 24 deliveries. And all of a sudden, South Africa might have thought this game is done and dusted. In the last 6 deliveries, USA are saying, don't count us out just yet. Be right back in this mix.
Situation probably freed them up. Nothing to lose, kind of a...
Say. Shimmy. This is racing away quickly for 4 bits. Straight as you like. From House again.
Absolutely brilliantly hit. Because it's a difficult angle to target. You've got to read him off the hand, and then you've got to pick the length up early as well. Have a look at this. Great shot off the back foot. Straight as an arrow.
Yeah, brilliantly played. Also gets on the advertising carpet, which takes the way just a little bit quicker to the fence. And this is a lot.
Up and over. Wow, that is delightful. Entertaining the crowd here is Harmeet Singh.
Yeah, this is the one area where South Africa don't want the left-hander to strike it, because it's with the breeze, it's the shorter boundary. They want him to be dragging everything to the leg side. He gives himself some room and exposes the stumps, but says, I want to get you offside, and executes beautifully over short cover. And a one bounce into the fence.
It wasn't a wild shot as well, because
and does. And boom! It's gone all the way. Here's a maximum. Amit Singh on cue. 150 up.
there's a lot of audacity behind that. And you've got to love this, because he had to really miss that fielder, which he did in the end. That long on fence was managed from way outside that off stump. He was supposed to play a drive through the offside, instead chose a difficult angle and he pulled it off.
Long over. Hello. Into the breeze. It's a cracker. House with enough willow on this one. And now it's his best score for Team USA ever.
Well, they need 16 and over. And guess what? 16 runs from the over with a ball to come. 34 from 13 balls. And we know that these matches can be won or lost in the last part of the innings. And South Africa have been put away quite nicely in the last 5 overs or so. Brilliant strike.
And it just takes you back to the 19th over that Netravalka bowled. And not a lot of runs came off that over. Had South Africa scored another 10 different, but USA are in it right now.
Short again. And enough! Oh, great effort. Oh, yes. 22 off the 18th. It is now Team USA 167 for 5. Great scenes here. High fives all round, and people are now getting very excited here at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium. He's dropped it too short too many times. 3 sixes and that Shamsi over. Disappeared big. Big moment this. Enough! No! Absolutely gutted Hamid, because it was there for that. But you know what got in the way.
Yeah, the last thing USA needed, a full toss hitting into the wind. They had a wonderful partnership up to this point. Andries Kroos actually hitting into the wind the previous over, getting 2 sixes in a similar area. In this case, it was there, wasn't it? It was there. A little bit more of a gap. The safe hands of Tristan Stubbs. He takes the catch. He shows the celebration. It means a lot to South Africa right now.
Oh, and he's at the outside edge. It's going to be sort of a wide third backward point. I'm just making that note in the previous over. Cultured outside edge down to third.
Yeah, Andries Kroos has batted well tonight. KG just missing that one, allowing it to go through for a boundary. But I think right now, writing is on the wall for the USA. They have played. The game is out of reach for USA. Always a great opportunity. That's the end of this one. Great dot ball. South Africa getting over the line. USA falling short, but they fought really hard.
They have. They lose by 18 runs to South Africa. So in the end,
176 for the loss of 6 then USA. And let's not forget that they were without their captain, Monang, who was in splashing.
Fantastic. 14 dot balls, 3 for 18. He was the standout, but Janssen was good. In the start, he got the ball to swing, and then the spinners. Maharaj came in. South Africa winning by 18 runs. USA pushed them all the way.
yeah, very good contest. In terms of the start of the Super.